Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
Hopefully you were able to get outside today, soak up a little bit of the sunshine, and for the most part, dry weather we had today, because we are in for some major changes for tomorrow. Not going to be all that fun to be outside. It begins tonight with a cold front that's going to bring a broken line of scattered showers through Acadiana, and then behind it, some very cool and breezy conditions, almost feeling like winter by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, and it stays pretty much chilly the rest of our weekend and into the first half of the upcoming work week before we start to get back to where we should be for this time of year with temperatures into the 70s. So taking a look at the big picture, we can see where that front is right now. It is producing some big showers back through the Ohio Valley from Ohio up into the northeast area. That has caused some rain delays for some of the baseball games up there as we are now moving into baseball season. Here's that main front extending back through the Tennessee Valley, where we do have one severe thunderstorm warning just to the west of the Nashville area. Also, we have another warning just to the east of Monroe, and then it extends down into towards the Houston area. That's where the front is, and that'll be moving through, bringing with it the cooler and breezy conditions on the backside heading into our Sunday. So closer look at the activity shows we've been mostly dry for today. We did have a few isolated showers earlier this afternoon, mainly north of the interstate, but we now are beginning to see that line of showers push through. So we have this initial line that's developing out ahead of the cold front, and then the main front is back through Vernon and Beauregard Parish down into southeast Texas. That'll move through and bring us a couple waves for some showers. But we'll take a closer look at this first wave moving through Evangeline Parish. You can see Ville Platte getting a decent little shower right now. Also up the Prime Prairie, Mamou, you've seen some rains over the last 30 minutes or so, but these are now beginning to move off to the north and northeast about 15-20 miles per hour. Does have a little bit of maybe some rumbles of thunder. We saw some lightning with it earlier, but not seeing any of that showing up now. So it does look like they are beginning the weekend a little bit. We'll go down a little farther to the west over towards Lake Charles. Did have some earlier showers, but that system's kind of breaking apart now. Still some light showers across northern Jeff Davis Parish, so we will continue to watch this. Are looking at a good chance for at least a broken line of showers to push into central Acadiana towards Lafayette around 9 o'clock this evening. So if you are heading out, take that umbrella with you. Showers won't last long, maybe 10-15 minutes before they then make their way off to the east. By midnight, we're looking at just very isolated activity as that front begins to make its way out into the Gulf of Mexico. Could have a few showers continue through the overnight and even into tomorrow morning, but for the most part, once we get the front out of here, things should quiet down. So the other model, very similar, maybe a little slower around 10 p.m., but I would put it closer to 9 p.m. before we see those showers make their way through Lafayette. But again, not looking at a whole lot with this system clearing out. Good bit of cloud cover, though, for our Sunday. That's going to make it feel very raw, winter-like with all those clouds around, and with that northerly breeze, it is going to be on the cooler side, so you are going to want to have the heavier jackets throughout much of the day if you are out and about for your Sunday. Heading into the new work week, we briefly clear out. That's going to set up some very chilly temperatures back to school and work Monday morning before clouds quickly make their way back in with maybe an isolated shower by Monday afternoon into the evening as a short wave begins to make its way in. So a couple dreary, wintry days in store for Acadiana with cooler temperatures. So just how cool will we get? Model shows upper to mid 40s by tomorrow morning, and it is going to feel even cooler than that once you factor in the winds out of the north. Tomorrow afternoon, we struggled to reach the mid 50s, so not at all going to feel about 25 degrees cooler than what we were today as we got into the lower 80s. By Monday morning, we drop down into the lower 40s. Could even have some upper 30s, Ville Platte up to Alexandria. So a very chilly start to our Monday. And then a little bit warmer as we get back into the 60s with some sunshine, but you do see those clouds returning still about 10 degrees below where we should be for early April. So scattered showers early will go 70% over the next couple hours, but then trending down after midnight. Cooler 48 for that overnight low, and winds will begin to pick up out of the north, and you can see by midnight all the way throughout much of our Sunday anywhere from 13 to 18 miles per hour. So that is going to bring that extra chill in and about the air tomorrow afternoon, so dress for that as well. Again, could have maybe a morning shower for our Sunday, but for the most part, just going to be a very winter-like day as temperatures only get into those 50s. Starting to warm up, moving through the week with lots of sunshine Tuesday into Wednesday, but by the end of the week, you do see a good chance of showers by Thursday. Lower rain chances Friday, but then we bump the rain chances back up with another system moving in by the weekend, but it does look like temperatures are into the 80s. So Scott Boudin Festival, I know everyone's looking forward to that next weekend. Might want to pack the umbrella just in case.
And I'm loving the cool spring weather so far. How
much
longer?
It has been very wonderful, but you do see numerous 80s on the map, so you know that summertime heat will be around the corner.
All right, thank you, Eric.